Hey everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Corey. Hey, I lost a bet. My Huskers went down to the Iowa Hawkeyes, so I gotta cook some Spam. So that's what we're gonna do next. It's for you, Dad Dutch. You won the bet. Hey, I'll put you up there and I'll put you down in the bottom down there. So today we're gonna make South Korean Army stew, which originated out of South Korea after the war. Obviously there was not a lot of food around there, and the American troops had tons of food, you know, canned foods like Spam and sausages and whatsoever. So that's kind of where this stew originated from. There's many versions. I couldn't find all the ingredients, and I wasn't going to run around Lincoln all day to look for them. So I got a decent amount of stuff here that I think we can pull it together with. We're going to do that next on Cooking with Corey. All right, let's go through our ingredients today. Soy sauce, can you see it over there? There's soy sauce. We got some ramen noodles. We got some anchovy paste. You're supposed to use dried anchovies. I obviously couldn't find any, so we're gonna try to work with that. Some cellophane noodles. You're supposed to use kelp. I couldn't find any, so we're gonna use this seaweed. Onion, garlic. Usually it goes with ground pork, but I think we're gonna try ground chuck today. Half a pound. 3-4 Nathan hot dogs sliced thin. I got some shiitake mushrooms back here, some just button mushrooms. I got some dried portobellos to make the stock with. We got some Napa cabbage kimchi. We got some tofu. We got some ground chili paste down there, which I couldn't find. It's supposed to be fermented, but so we're gonna go roll with that today. Pork and beans. We're gonna throw some pork and beans in there. Spam and some sockeye. Hey. That's next on Cooking with Corey. We'll get Chop-O-Matic fired up. We'll show you what he's going to chop next. All right, Chop-O-Matic's going to work on button mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. You just want to use the caps. You don't want to be using these stems. These stems we will put into our broth we're going to make. Green onions. I don't know if I mentioned that in when we were showing ingredients, but green onions. 1 onion, small onion, half moons. 5 cloves of garlic, rough chopped. 3 hot dogs of your choice or sausages. Spam, 1 chunk of 12-ounce Spam we're gonna turn into pieces. Tofu. So that's next. That's next to Cooking with Corey. That's why it's Chop-O-Matic. Get it going on. All right, let's make the broth for this. 4 cups of water we got here in the pan. 3 sprigs of the green onion. Our stems from our shiitakes. 1 package of, these are portobellos. You get shiitakes, whatever. 12-ounce package. Pour that in there. That goes in there. And you should be using kelp, but I'm using seaweed things, so we're gonna put 1 whole, I guess you could call it, the thing's a square in there. No more, let's do 1.5. Let's get that going. Only time I'm ever gonna be putting salt in this, but we're gonna give that a pinch of salt. And our anchovy paste, we should be using dried anchovies, people, but we're not, so we're just going to put a little bit of squirt of anchovy paste in there. We're going to let that come to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, let that go 30 minutes. Then we'll strain everything out just to keep the liquid, and that'll be our broth for our stew. Right, time to start layering our ingredients into here. And from what I've seen, I lightly greased this. I know it is non-stick, so we're gonna put half of our block of Spam in there. I thought it was a lot of Spam, so we're just gonna use half there. Put our hot dogs over there. Oh, another piece of Spam. Hot dogs over there, like so. And we will go ahead and put our tofu we'll put our tofu right here. Kind of shingle our tofu. Our shiitakes and our mushrooms. You go right here, overflow a little bit on that. Nothing wrong there. Probably just gonna use half of that onion, so he's gonna go there. And our garlic will go there. And we'll put our delicious looking green onion there with a little bit of mushroom, because I had it all on a plate. Mash the stuff, and that's just the way it is. Didn't have my ground beef open, so that's what you're hearing. That's what I'm doing. We'll do a half pound of ground beef right in the middle like that, and let's turn the heat on. All right, let's add the rest of our ingredients we got going on here. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. It should be fermented, but I'm using just ground, so I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of this. Actually, let's make it 2. Yeah, why not? Let's make it extra spicy. Sake. 3 tablespoons of sake to the mixture there. Excellent. And a little more, why not? Booze it up a little bit around here. We'll add our broth that we made there. Worked so hard on that broth. That goes into the mix. And our kimchi. And a cup. I'm just gonna add this whole thing. It's, what is it? It's not a cup, but it'll work. That's going into the mix. Get all the juices out of it. And at the moment, hey, good old pork and beans. It calls for 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's my show, my recipe. I can do what I want. We're gonna stop with that. We're gonna bring this up to a simmer. Let it roll for a bit. All right, we've been boiling for about 10 minutes. Ramen seasoning packet, you don't need it. Lay your ramen right in the middle there. I got some cellophane noodles that I'm just gonna add because I really like those. I think they're cool. So they're gonna go there. And I'm gonna add, I did add some water, but I'm gonna add just a little bit more. So there's 1 cup of water added to that after I did that. All right, I'm gonna cover this, or I might do this. And get our noodles cooked through, and then we're gonna plate this up. Doesn't it look delicious? It tastes delicious. It tastes really, really, really good. Before we plate, a lot of, from what I've seen, a lot of them do is put American cheese on top. So I got some Budae-jjigae here. So I thought we'd just add that to the mix here. And on top, just add a few slices. So go like that. All right, look at that. It is delicious. We'll plate it next. I'm not gonna actually plate it. We're just gonna show you on the side. All right, everybody, let's get this plated up. I decided I would plate it up. I didn't think I would, but you know, there's a lot of different stuff here. So we'll take our ramen noodles and our cellophane noodles, land those up there, and we got our delicious Spam right there. Let's do 2 or 3 Spams. Why not? Delicious chunks of Spam. We got tofu. Yep, yes we do. Look at that. Nice, delicious chunks of tofu. And we cannot forget our delicious hunks of hot dogger. Nathan's hot dog in there. Kimchi, mushrooms, all that goodness. A little bit of ground beef. Right, what do you guys think? obviously made out of poverty. Really good. I mean, I've been eating out of that pan for the past 15 minutes. It's really delicious. Sorry, Tommy, no parsley tonight. We're gonna use some green onion instead. Wonderful dish. This is not traditional, or, well, it's really not a traditional dish. You know, they just use what they had. And Spam is really popular in South Korea. Second to only us here in the United States. So, if I recall, Spam is really popular over there. Wonderful little dish. You ever got some time, out there and about, try it. Great flavors in this. Great flavors throughout it. The Spam really helps it out with the saltiness and everything else. Wonderful dish. Don't forget to check out Daddy Dutch Barbecue. He is an Iowa Hawkeye, but whatever. He's a good friend of mine. Give him a look. I would appreciate it. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next week.